Aloha! Hawaiian Music Live presents Vala'au and Kanikapila. Here's your host, Bruddah Wade and Aaron Mikami.
How's it? And welcome to episode number 17, Vala'au and Kanikapila.
I'm your host, Aaron Mikami, alongside Bruddah Wade, and today it's going to be an awesome show. First off, I want to thank our friends here at the Imperial Hawaii Resort for allowing us to be here each and every Wednesday to do our show. Also, our behind-the-scenes crew, Brother Mikey, as well as Brother Gimme, for always making us sound and look good as well. But without any further ado, please, Bruddah Wade, introduce our special guest.
Raised in Palolo Valley, Ben found his true calling during his sophomore year in high school when he began playing music. He's performed all over the world and has had the opportunity to work with many of today's top national and local recording artists. Here's award-winning singer, songwriter, Ben Vegas.
Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Christmas, with every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Christmas, with every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases, may all your Christmases, may all your Christmases be right. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yee! Merry Christmas. All right. Hey, just welcome to the show. I'm so grateful to be here, to be performing for you with, of course, Bruddah Wade and Aaron Mikami. Thank you guys so much for allowing musicians and entertainers to do what we do. And it's such a blessing. So, going to do some original songs, some other songs that I personally like. Hope you enjoy it. Here's one that I wrote a while ago that's on the radio station now called Cruising Around the Island. Well, I woke up this morning knowing it would be a beautiful day, with the sun shining through my window on my face. I better get myself in gear. Now it's so crystal clear. I'm gonna cruise all over this beautiful Hawaiian day. I'm going cruising, 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 cruising around the island, cruising, 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 cruising around the island. Whoa, 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 cruising around the island. Beautiful day. Oh yeah. Well, I got it to my right, turn my radio up all the way. The DJ playing all my favorite songs, the melody of Hawai'i Bay. So beautiful, I'm in that beautiful drive. Fire just comes alive. Going cruising all over this beautiful Hawaiian day. I'm going cruising, 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 cruising around the island, cruising, 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 cruising around the island. Whoa, I'm going cruising around the island. Whoa, cruising around the island. North to south is all in reach, from the cold Laos to sandy beach, the greatest playground. I just wanna say, I'm going cruising, 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 cruising around the island, cruising, 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 cruising around the island, cruising, 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 cruising around the island, cruising, 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 cruising around the island. Whoa, 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 whoa. I wanna cruise all that I can, or walk on the beach, my toes in the sand. I wanna feel the wind on my face, the sun on my skin, this beautiful place. Going cruising, 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 cruising around the island, cruising, 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 cruising around the island. Whoa, 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 cruising around the island. Woo! Going cruising around that island. Perfect day for going cruising because the skies are blue and the waves. By the way, don't go North Shore today. Today is 35 to 45 feet. That's huge. So me, I'm the kind of guy that bathtub is for me. So I'm safe in there. Right now, I'm gonna do one of my favorite songs by a gentleman by the name of Eric Clapton. I love this song. It's called "Change the World." I like the title because everyone out there just has the opportunity every day to make a difference in somebody's life. And by doing that, you can change the world, one person at a time. If I could reach the stars, pulling down for you, shine it on my heart, so you could see the truth, that this love I have inside is everything it seems. But for now I find it's only in my dreams. You can change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. I know that you could I'll take you as my queen. I'll have it no other way. And our love will rule this kingdom we have made. Till then I'll be a fool, wishing for the day if I could change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. You know that I could change. I said if I could, I'd change. I said if I could change, I would change the world for you, baby. Hey, yeah. I know you can change the world. I would be the sunlight in the universe. You would think my love was really something good. I know that you could change. I said if I could change, I know that you could change. I said I know you would change. Well, I would change the world for you. Na 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 na. Hey 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 hey. So good, so good, so good. Hey ma 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 ma. I would change, I would change, I would change the world for you, baby. Change the world, yes. And that's what you can do, 1% at a time. All right, right now I'm gonna do a song. Another song that was written by Eddie Suzuki, a real dear friend of mine who actually gave me my first start in music. So I redid this. The original way that it was done was not like this. I wanted to give it a little bit of a rock feel. So hope you enjoy it. If you want to sing along, sing along. Where this lay, my little lake, my little lake, for this occasion. Fragrant, sweet, color green, leaves entwined like a vine. Beautiful, my lily. Where this lay, my lily, my lily, for this occasion. Fragrant, sweet, color green, leaves entwined like a vine. Beautiful, my lily. Poo, poo, he knew, my lily for this occasion. Fragrant, sweet, color green, leaves entwined like a vine. Beautiful, my lily. Fragrant, sweet, color green, leaves entwined like a vine. Beautiful, my lily. Beautiful, my
We know you're ready to get out of the house for a much-needed staycation in Waikiki. Stay at the Imperial Hawai'i Resort. Located on Lure Street and just steps away from Waikiki Beach. Walk to everything in Waikiki. Family staycation? Getaway for two? The Imperial Hawai'i Resort has something for you. Local rates start at $149 per night and include free parking and no resort fees. Call direct at 808-923-1827 and ask for The Special.
Hawaiian Music Live, Hawaii's internet radio, streaming a mix of Hawaiian music like you have never heard before. Traditional, contemporary, slack key, ukulele, and more. Globally engaging our communities through live Hawaiian music and events. For a calendar of where you can go to see live performances of Hawaii's incredible artists, visit hawaiianmusiclive.xyz. Wherever you listen and however you listen, please support Hawaii's music. Hawaiian Music Live. Aloha and welcome back to Vala'au and Kanikapila, episode number 17. Bruddah Wade along with Aaron Mikami. And of course our special guest today, the one, the only, Ben Vegas.
How's it?
Hey Ben, thank you for being here with us today. Man, you know, me and Ben kind of go way back. I mean, not to age ourselves,
No,
but
we can age ourselves. We go back. We go so far back when the state bird was a pterodactyl. Way back.
Thank you for joining us today. Always a pleasure and always good fun seeing you.
My pleasure. You know, it's just been a real blessing for me to be able to do what I do. You know, it's been doing it for a long time, 50 years now. 50 years.
Everybody's like, no, cannot be.
Professionally,
Huh?
50 years I've been playing, yes. And I enjoy it. In fact, I'm enjoying it even more.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so take us back to childhood. You grew up in Palolo.
Palolo boy. I was born in Palama, but then when I was like, which, you know, when you're 2 years old, you don't remember nothing, but then moved to Palolo Valley, and I went to school there from elementary school, Palolo Elementary, Jarrett Intermediate, hello Jarrett, Palolo, and then Kaimuki High School.
Kaimuki High School.
Kaimuki Bulldogs, go Bulldogs.
And you talk about there's some fabulous musicians and just good people. In fact, Mikey, behind the scenes, is a Bulldog. Keleboy de Lima.
Hey.
I mean,
Lots of great, a lot of musicians come out of there. of course, we don't no longer with us. Randy Borden was,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he was a Kaimaki grad.
Wow.
Mike Kaava,
Yes.
Greg Sardina.
Okay, wait. So, okay, with those two brothers, are they classmates of yours? You roughly around the same time you guys was in school, playing music together?
Well, which
Which Mike Kava?
Mike Kaava
and-
was a year before me, and Greg Sardina was a year before me. And I keep writing them all the time, like, hey, like you're the older guy, you know. Even though Greg Sardina and our ages are like,
Wow.
like I remember his birthday is always going to be December 10th, but I always rib him like when he goes, wait a minute, bro, you only like a couple of weeks older, younger than me. So, but yeah, a lot of musicians come out of there.
And so you started playing music in high school. That's where your first.
Yes. I did it out of necessity, playing music, because I really actually was into sports. I was getting ready to play actually professional sports, baseball and stuff. Yeah. So, but I got injured. When I got injured, I had to make a decision. What am I gonna do? I've always played music growing up, but I thought maybe just, I think sports was my first passion. And then after I got injured, then I really decided at the age of around 18, I'm like, I'm going to do this as a career. So, and lo and behold, I'm still here. I'm still alive. Thank you, Lord.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Now, as time has progressed, I mean, you've played with numerous acts nationally.
Yes.
Can you name some of them for us?
I've played with Stevie Wonder. I've played with Tina Turner. I played with Olivia Newton-John. The Pointer Sisters, I played with them. Way back in Mac Davis, got to play with Lou Rawls. Also got to play with Ray Charles. All these different wonderful, talented people. And it was an education in itself, growing up. Because when I left the islands, anybody that leaves the islands, this is like a comfort place. And I was scared to go, but I knew that I needed to challenge myself and had to grow up, And so I remember having friends tell me, "Man, bro, it's a big world out there. I don't know. They're probably gonna swallow you up." I'm like, if I don't try, I'll never know.
Yeah,
So after high school, immediately. You had moved to, was it
Dallas,
Texas, right?
Yeah.
And literally to pursue your musical career.
Yes. That's all I went for.
You
is
packed it all up and just
packed it up.
went.
Hey, I got a great story for you. I went with 3 months supply of Simon.
Oh.
So every day I've had Simon. If you want to know how to make Simon different ways, I'm your man.
3 months supply, or for me and
I
Aaron,
even ate
it's
the
just
thing
1
raw,
week.
so I
but-
know everything about Simon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you say 3 months, so is that what, 6 cases you went with? Or
Well, I went with more than that. I know it was 3 months because I can eat, I mean, as thin as I am, I can eat. I can put it away. So, I took it because I did not know. And I got to tell you, it was a real struggle going to someplace like, it's one thing to go like to the West Coast, California, or Washington, Oregon, all those places. But I went to Texas. And, and back then, my pidgin was either would be really good for over here, but when over there, they couldn't even barely understand me because it was just, it was pretty broken up, my pidgin. So I'm like, where's this guy from? Hawaii. Yeah. Pineapple boy over here, But I learned a lot. I grew up. It was my education. I mean, education truly starts when you in school. Don't go to school. Make sure you go to school. Get that education. But it's another form of education. I learned so much. I learned more so than anything else. I learned more about myself. And, it was a great education.
So how long total were you away?
10 years. A total of 10 years.
And
then I'd go back and forth, but I was gone for a solid, from 72 to 82, I was in the mainland.
wow.
And just music, traveling.
Traveling all over the world. Yes.
Wow.
Traveling all over the world, yeah. Got to see, man, I've been to like 47 or 48 states.
Oh,
You know, I think the only 2 states I did not go to is Delaware. We're in Delaware. And Rhode Island, maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
and every place else I've been to. And it's every place has its beauty, man. It's really beautiful. I mean, it's amazing.
everywhere's different, obviously. Eric, yeah.
Different people and wonderful people. I've met a lot of wonderful people on my journey, and I would encourage anybody gets an opportunity to go and travel, do it. You know, don't be afraid. It's one of the greatest opportunities in education right now. Of course, we can't travel like the way we'd like to, but you know, when this all blows over, I encourage, especially the young ones, go travel.
With those heavy names that you mentioned that you were able to perform with or share the stage with, is there any story about one that sticks out that you
Yeah.
can share with us?
Yeah, I was in Shreveport, Louisiana, playing. I was not playing with them, but we were opening up for Ray Charles. And Ray Charles' guitar player got sick. Something happened, so they needed a guitar player. So, you know, again, opportunities, you know, they happen for some reason, and you got to seize and just be ready in all seasons. But so they asked, "Oh, hey, would you mind playing?" I'm like, "Sure." Absolutely. So here I am, I'm standing up, and Ray Charles is about as far as you are from me, and there's an orchestra playing, and string players, horn players, and so we're up, so I'm there, you know, boy from Hawaii, just so we're rehearsing, and so while we're rehearsing, we start playing the song, one of his many hits that he had, and pretty soon he just stops everybody. He goes, whoa, 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 whoa. You know, he goes, you know how Ray Charles, somebody's out of tune. Somebody's out of tune. You know, and I'm looking, going, somebody's out of tune. So he's talking to one of the string players, and there's like 8 or 9 string players there, and so they started going down the road. One person tuning up, and then the next person tuning, and they were in tune. Got to only one. I think it was a violin player that was playing, and the string was just a little bit off, maybe. Just I would never even know. You know, it was a little bit off, and it was like, yeah, you're the one. And I thought to myself, this guy heard that, and I'm like, what am I here for? Comic relief. I mean, that guy, I guess they say, like, when you lose one sense, there's another sense that takes over.
Yeah,
and his ears were like, my goodness, like dog ears, you know. They heard everything.
Well, let me ask you this: what is that one lesson that you take from playing with all these great, national acts? What is that one thing that you learned from them that you take with you every time you take the stage nowadays?
You know, actually, some of them weren't that nice. I'll be totally honest with you, because sometimes we have these personas that we see, and we think, even like in actors and actresses, we think, oh, this is just the way they are, and it's not so. And I mean, everybody's got their little quirks and their insecurities and stuff. But what I got, in answering your question, what I got out of the thing is always stay humble. Learn to communicate with people, learn to hear them. Just because you have a platform, you have a greater responsibility. You have much greater responsibility. So take that opportunity to be kind to people. Treat people, again, you hear this statement all the time, treat people the way you want to be treated. But it's true. No one wants to be treated badly. So take the time. I didn't get here on my own. Lots of people helped me get to this place. So I'm like, stay humble, be grateful, be gracious to people, and always, thank you is always a wonderful thing to tell people, thank you for helping me along my journey. And I've had a lot of people help me. And so that's my takeaway, from being around people like that, is that I'm thinking, don't be like that. You want to be like this person. And so I learned a lot. It was a great education for me.
I love that. I love that. Now, 10 years in the mainland, you decide to move back home. The music continues. I don't know if Brandon can put it up on the screen over here. One of the first groups. We're going to kind of take you through your musical journey over here, but
Oh, the Crush.
The Crush. And we're going to zoom in because I believe that is
Oh my gosh.
Ben Vegas of the
Yeah.
Crush.
Who's that handsome guy right there?
Wow. So, how did that all come about? Was that when you moved back? Was that the first group
No.
that?
Yeah, I mean, you need an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to tell my whole story. Without even the gory part, I don't mind sharing even the negative stuff that took place in my life because it's going to help somebody out there. It's all worthwhile for me. But when I was my mom and my dad, my mom used to send me clippings because in that group was Jesse Gamiao was in that group, and Jesse's been a friend of mine for many years. We go even further back with a group called the Laughing Kahunas. This was really way back when the club on the corner of where Kapuhulu is called Yoko's. There was a club there, and I played with them back there, and so it was Mike Salazar, which was Oana Salazar's brother, was in the group, and so I mean, my mom again, she used to send me these clippings. She goes, "You gotta see these guys. They're fabulous. They're fabulous." I'm like, "Well, great. All right, Jesse's with them. Good. Tell Jesse I said hi." And so I never heard of them before. So I'm like, "Okay, great. That's wonderful." So when I decided to come back home, I quit music for almost 2 years completely.
Oh.
Yeah. I quit. I stopped playing music. About a little over a year and a half, I just stopped completely.
Just not fun, not.
No. I was back then. I was stupid. I did a lot of things that was not good for me health-wise. Doing drugs, doing all these kind of things that was not good for me. And so I decided one day. Actually, that's what drove me to come back home. I looked in the mirror and going, "What are you doing? What are you doing to yourself?" And I told the other guys in the band that I was playing with over there. I said, "I'm out of here. I'm gonna stay with you until you can find a guitar player, and then I'm gone. I'm gone." So I came back home, and then I stopped for a while, and then I met Jesse was telling me, "Hey, we're looking for a group," and so Yimin Chung, who was the manager at the time, Yimin, remember Yimin?
Yes.
Yeah. So he asked me if you want to join the group? I'm like, "Oh man, gee, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to even get back into music." And so, let me just go and meet the guys. So sat down, met with them, and we had a great conversation with them. And I thought, man, these are really, really amazing guys. So I decided to give it a shot and try. And so the rest is history. I played with them for almost 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah. And then at the Outrigger Main showroom. Yeah. And back then we had a comedian that was was either Andy Bumotai or Replinger. Yeah. So I became very, very good friends with both of them. And Wednesdays, we would go to eat at the sushi over at Kobe's. Because Wednesdays we only had one show. So after Wednesday, we're like, "Okay, guys, we're going to go." So we'd go, that would be our hangout to go eat sushi. So, yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
we're blowing people's minds right now. Wait, Ben was in the Crush? When did that happen? Okay, so move on to a little bit later.
Yes.
You were part of this group called 505.
Yes.
And there were some hits that
Yeah.
came out of that album and that recording.
We got a chance to really do some original stuff, and that with that group, we had Lester Gantan, Rod Esteban, Blaze Sisson, Johnny Kamai, and myself. So and people go, "Well, 505, what did that mean?" Well, it was 5 guys from the 50th state. The 50, 5 guys.
Right.
So
right.
and so that's what we formed the group, and then we wanted to do originals, just all original stuff. So I wrote a whole bunch of songs on that CD, and we all collaborated together. It wasn't just one person. We all did it together as a group, and it was really magical. I mean, talented guys, really so talented and amazing guys. And till today, we're still friends. A couple of them are living in the mainland, and we still connect. We still keep in touch with one another. But yeah, and so there was real quick. This last thing is we needed one more song for the CD. There was this, and so, we're all sitting around like, we need one more song. We need something kind of Hawaiian feel to it. And so I'm like, okay, I'll write something. So, I came back the next day. I said, I got it. I got the song. So they all sat down on the couch, and I played it for them. And it was Puanani. So we wrote the song. We wrote it, and so after I got done, I was like, it's like after it's quiet, I'm like going, they didn't like the song. It was like, that's the song. We'll do that song. So that's how Puanani came to fruition.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then from 505, you went on to release a couple of solo releases.
Yes, I did a solo CD. Yep. And that was called Walking in the Light.
Uh-huh.
And it was great. Again, those are all originals. I only did one song on there there was 2 songs on there that was not original. One was Change the World. That's my own style of playing it, the song. And the other one was Break My Stride. So everything else was all original music.
Mm-hmm.
And Miley Lay was on there. So yeah, it was a great opportunity to do a solo.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was fun. It's just it's not fun when you're playing by yourself, and you make a mistake and you cannot turn around and blame somebody for making a mistake. Like, it was me.
That's why I want to show. He blames me for everything. All the mistakes
all
is me.
his fault. It's all his fault.
Smart man. Huh?
That's why I think I'm wrong, man. That's why I think I'm wrong.
Wow.
Now I know why.
Well, yeah. So with that, it was a great opportunity, and then I started playing after that with Myla Gibson, who's so talented. She's an amazing singer, and of course, beautiful girl inside and out. And so we did 20 years together.
20 years,
music, yeah.
and Nahoku Hano Hano award winners.
Yeah, and so that is just that was such a blessing. I'm so grateful for that, and she's doing amazing right now. She's doing a lot of real estate stuff, which is like, so do a plug for her. she's with locations, and she's amazing. If you guys ever need a house or need some place, that's the person to go see. She's amazing. She's so amazing.
Awesome. And you're telling us off camera that you will be working on some new material and possibly an EP soon.
Yes, I'm going to be working on an EP. It's going to be all original stuff. Songs like Puanani, that type of songs like that. But I'm going to be doing it in English and in Hawaiian. So I did a couple already. I did this one song that we did for Japan, which is this Japanese guy wrote. And they sent me a whole bunch of songs. And so that's the only song that I'm doing that I kind of rewrote. When you do it, Japanese songs in English, when they send you the lyrics, I'm like, this doesn't make sense. It's just all Greek to me. So, but the guy's name was Tamaki Koji, who wrote the song, and a beautiful song. He's a little older guy now, but he was like the Steve Perry of Japan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was like, so he wrote this song, and because they sent me a whole bunch of songs, and I didn't like any of them except that one. So I said, I'm going to do this one. So it's called E Ku'uleo. We rewrote it, and we did it in Hawaiian. And so it's in English and Hawaiian, and Kalani Pe'a. How's it, Kalani? How you doing, brother? And Alan, how you doing? I called up Kalani and asked him if he would help me translate into because my Hawaiian my Hawaiian sucks, So he helped. He says, brother, I would help you. So he did, and we were going back and forth on the phone, and he would text me and stuff and send me sing it like this, and so that song is called E Ku'uleo. That's gonna be coming out on the EP.
Nice.
It's in Japan right now, and it's doing well.
Awesome.
Oh, okay. Well, if you need a backup singer or musician,
You my man, Aaron.
thanks.
You my man, Aaron.
I appreciate that because
Wow, you went to Aaron first, huh? Okay,
nobody
Ben,
here
let's
has
see how it is.
any faith in my
No.
musical skills. You know.
I heard him singing a couple of times. He's like, when I'm walking by the bathroom, I hear him going off. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, you're going
going
off.
off key, but
Yeah,
it's
no, no,
okay.
no.
I
Hey,
try.
before anything else, real quick.
Yes.
I want to thank my sponsors real quick. Yeah, I
Absolutely.
can't. I was wearing this mask of this Kanikapila ukulele. I love them. They got some of the best ukuleles. It's amazing. Again, they've been so gracious to me, Joe and Kristen Souza, and I want to shout out to Lena Girl also. They have been instrumental for me and promoting me also. So, how's it, guys? Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Check out their new shop there
Go
at
check
Windward
out
Mall.
they got a brand new shop in Windward Mall. And by the way, if you want to get a ukulele from them right now, the Ben Vegas special, 15% off until December 7th. Okay, so
wow.
keep that in mind. 15% off. That's a deal in itself.
Nice.
They got
Totally.
amazing instruments. It's just not just to play. It's a conversational piece. It's just beautiful, and it plays so well. So shout out to those guys. Mahalo for all that you guys do, not only for myself but so many other artists.
Oh, Ben, we very gracious to have you part of our show today and to talk story with us, to Vala'au about, getting to know you a little bit more deep because, we see you all the time. We're friends, but I think our fans and people around the road, they probably cherish all that stories you just told us. But if we can, have you go back and sing more songs for us? Is that cool?
Of course.
Okay, so we'll take a quick commercial break and then we'll be back with more music by Ben Vegas right here on Vala'au in Kanikapila.
We know you're ready to get out of the house for a much-needed staycation in Waikiki. Stay at the Imperial Hawai'i Resort, located on Lure Street and just steps away from Waikiki Beach. Walk to everything in Waikiki. Family staycation, getaway for two? The Imperial Hawai'i Resort has something for you. Local rates start at $149 per night and include free parking and no resort fees. Call direct at 808-923-1827 and ask for The Special.
Hawaiian Music Live, Hawaii's internet radio, streaming a mix of Hawaiian music like you have never heard before. Traditional, contemporary, slack key, ukulele, and more. Globally engaging our communities through live Hawaiian music and events. For a calendar of where you can go to see live performances of Hawaii's incredible artists, visit hawaiianmusiclive.xyz. Wherever you listen and however you listen, please support Hawaii's music. Hawaiian Music Live.
I see your rainbow, it's in your eyes, so beautiful, it's paradise. I hear your voice calling out to me, it's whispering, so heavenly. Nani, come into my heart, hold me in your arms so gently. Oh, Nani, you're the one I love. Say so sweet. Your skin so soft has a magic touch. The tenderness I love so much. Touching your face with my fingertips, caress your hair, I kiss your lips. Oh, Nani, come into my heart, hold me in your arms so gently. Walking along a moonlit beach, from your side I'll never leave. Dancing about all the things you are, my love. Together under a million stars. So sweet. That song is called Puanani. I'm sure everybody knows that song. Hopefully you know that song. Anyway, I'm gonna do something. I've always loved this song. I don't really get the chance to do this too much, but it's a song from Michael Jackson called "Man in the Mirror." I really like the lyrics. Kind of speaks about looking at that person, looking at that inward person, and who you are. I like doing songs that have a little bit of a message in there. Anyway, "Man in the Mirror." I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right. As I turn up my collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids on the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A summer disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, but they got no place to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, na 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 na. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there's some with no home, not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dreams. They follow the pattern on the wind, you see, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. You gotta get it right while you got the time, 'cause when you got the time, then you want your mind. Na 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 na. You've got to make up your mind. Na 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 na. Oh, 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 oh. Na 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 na. Staring at the man in the mirror. You've got to make that change. Staring at the man in the mirror. Make that change. Make that change. All right. Well, I'm going to do another original song that I wrote a few years back. Actually, this song is called Inanie. And actually, the little bit of a background behind this song is I woke up from a dream and I dreamt this song. And so I immediately wrote it down. And it's one of those songs that just kind of just haunted me for like a couple days. I'm like, wow. This is going to be on my EP, so hope you enjoy the song. It's called Inanie. Overflowing with so much beauty, Inanie, and the fragrance of your sweetness fills this place. With every drop of the morning dew, my heart is filled as I gaze at you. And our love will forever be true. Inanie. Take my hand and walk beside me. Inanie. Let me bask in the warmth of your presence and your grace. Like the mist from the rolling seas, or the kiss of a gentle breeze. Your love comforts and sets me at ease. Inanie, you're my music, music, you're my song. In our as we dance, I find I'm longing for your sweet embrace. Feel the sunlight is kissing your face, and nothing will ever replace in our All right. Well, I think I got time to do one more song. I believe I got time to do one more song. And I want to thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. I want to thank, of course, Hawaiian Live. I want to thank Brother Wade and also Brother. Thank you so much. And Aaron Mikami, thank you. Remember, you're going to be my background singer, okay? So look forward to us doing something together. All right, this is something from Louis Armstrong. I always like this song. It's a song called Wonderful World. I see trees of green, red roses too. I feel them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, a bright blessed day, warm say goodnight. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbows, so pretty in the skies, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking and saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, no watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we will ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, now watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we will myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yes. Take care of one another. God bless you all.